He's back! Hugh Jackman is coming back for Deadpool 3 in the MCU, and bruh, this is effing huge, not just for Deadpool 3, but for what everyone is hoping for when it comes to Secret Wars and the multiverse. Like, bro, are they really about to pull this off? What is up? It is Kendall with Normies Nerds. Thanks for stopping by, and please drop a like and subscribe to the channel because we're grinding to our first 1,000 subs. Let's get it. Because bruh, Hugh Jackman is suiting up as Wolverine one more time in Deadpool 3. Like, if you haven't seen the video by now, Ryan Reynolds posted a video that in Ryan's fashion apologized for not being at D23. And bruh, apology accepted. He asks Hugh if he'll come back, and then he says, sure. Then the video ends with this dope logo being slashed by Wolverine claws. Yo, this whole entire video was absolutely genius. And you know, like, on a quick side note, like, I think Ryan is someone who Kevin Feige would absolutely love to continue to work with in the MCU. I mean, he knows how to play the crowd and give the fans what they want, right? And I mean, even when you look at someone like The Rock, who is doing this thing with Henry Cavill, who is supposedly showing up in Black Adam, few actors know how to work the social media wave like those two. And in this case, Ryan showcased his genius, or whoever it is on his team or his camp that's having him move this way. Anyway, they're showcasing that genius to control the narrative in this type of fashion to confirm that Hugh Jackman will be coming in Deadpool 3. Honestly, a much better way than something that would have happened if it would have gotten leaked out to the public or something like that. I just love that they just come out and confirm it. But anyway, like, what does that mean for Deadpool 3, the movie? Like, are we going to be getting a little bit of Hugh Jackman Wolverine, or are we going to be getting a lot of Hugh Jackman Wolverine? Well, to me, it comes down to what the movie is going to be centered around, and a lot of people feel like it's going to possibly play with the multiverse. So let's just say they're doing a multiverse movie with Deadpool, and he's going from timeline to timeline, likely chasing down someone or on a mission, right? Running into different type of stuff from old movie franchises in the MCU. This is a type of plot of movie where I could see us having a little bit of Wolverine in Deadpool 3. Like, he could pop up as a cameo and give Wade a chance to make a couple of jokes about the Fox-Disney merger. While that's cool, I mean, we could see a lot of old movie references like Blade or the old Fantastic Four. I don't think that's what's being implied in this video. I mean, you don't have Wolverine slash his claws through the Deadpool logo for nothing, bro. That's why I have a feeling that he is going to be featured in this movie a lot. And by a lot, I think he'll be in that core group of characters that will be teaming up with Deadpool like we've seen in previous movies. But I still think that the movie itself could be a bit of a multiversal quest for that team. Like, it'd be really cool to see them be displaced after their timeline is destroyed by the Fox-Disney merger, which could be disguised as an incursion in the actual movie. Like, wait a minute, could incursions be Kevin Feige's way of destroying previous Marvel movie franchises, bruh? But anyway, look, back on track. Like, I think that kind of premise could make for a fun movie as Deadpool tries to find his way home, right? But it could also be a great way to set some things up for the future as well. Like, with the September 24 release date, it's coming out 2 months before the Fantastic Four and just a little more than a year before Secret Wars. So, if there's a way they can use this movie to establish a timeline of mutants, of Fox X-Men characters in their own universe, then I am down. Because yeah, he confirmed Wolverine showing up in this movie, but who else could be showing up, right? Like Halle Berry, the rest of the Fox X-Men cast, bro, the whole entire door is open right now. And that being said, it's a lot of excitement around that possibility, right? And not just because of the Deadpool movie. This means a lot, and it's huge for what could be coming for Secret Wars. Like, think about it. Like, a lot of people are viewing Secret Wars as being something that it will try to top Endgame in the eyes of viewers. Even though, like, I don't think that comparison is fair. I think comparing Secret Wars to Age of Ultron would be more appropriate when it comes to Avengers films, given that this is just the second Avengers movie coming off of that major saga that we got in the Infinity Saga. Anyway, one thing that I've had a theory about is having Earth 838 be a mutant universe. And what if in Deadpool 3, Deadpool is stepping into the 838 to make it his new home with all of the mutants there. And that's where Wolverine and the entire movie could take place in that one universe. That universe is where we already know that a Professor X is there, or at least was there, but it could be brought back to life using the time stone or whatever, right? But I would love for that universe to be the home of X-Men characters who were played by actors from the Fox X-Men movies. But in this case, we can switch up their story a bit but having this be where the X-Men 97 show takes place. And having that show and this movie giving us that amount of time to spend on Earth 838 could up the stakes for when the two universes, 838 and 616, go head to head in Secret Wars. Also, like with Hugh Jackman coming back, anybody is on the table to come back, bro. Like, yo, no one has to do more than Hugh Jackman to get prepped for the role. Like, I mean, bro has to bulk up all over again, and he's not a young spring chicken anymore. But the great thing, at least about this, is that Deadpool 3 is so close to Secret Wars, like he could really knock those out back to back. But the whole point around that being, though, is that for Secret Wars, any and everybody should be on the table to come back. That includes RDJ Iron Man. Like, I don't think we'll see any issues of getting ScarJo or Chris Evans to come back for Secret Wars. But RDJ has been a wild card in everybody's mind. And to be honest, like as great as it would be to have him come back, if we're getting everyone else to come back for their role, and we could possibly get that rumored Tom Cruise Iron Man, then bruh, like we'll still miss you RDJ, but you know, we won't really miss you. But either way, like this confirms the doors open for all of those people to come back. But when it comes to the actual movie, like what we're going to be getting in Deadpool 3, will this be like a Thor 4 just souped up with a bunch of cameos, you know? Like Ryan said, kind of jokingly in this video, but it's very true, this is the first appearance of Deadpool in the MCU. And while I think the Deadpool movies are good and fun, they aren't great and are nowhere close to being a favorite for me when it comes to comic book movies, like even though I like the Deadpool character. So I do hope that the plot of this movie will be a lot better than the past ones that we've seen. And at the end of this movie, like the most important thing for me is that it has some type of consequence on what's going on in the broader MCU, whether that be Multiverse, whether that be Secret Wars, whether that be mutants. I need a bigger and broader impact on this movie, especially if it's going to be jokey. I don't mind joking around, but give me some MCU consequence, give me some type of builder up into this next big story. But yo, let me know what you think in the comment section below about everything we talked about in this video, whether it's Wolverine and how much he'll be used in this movie, about how this movie could take place in the multiverses. Let me hear your thoughts. And also I want to thank you for your patience while me not dropping a video over the last week and a half. Your boy just wanted to take a step back after that big rush I had for D23. Wanted to step back and recharge, and we're getting right back into the grind here, especially leading up to Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Like, your boy's getting hype as ever. So please hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, because we are on the grind. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.